Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Tommy Zamp and I play guitar and get the lead out. We are a Led Zeppelin tribute band and we tour all over the country. We do about 130 shows a year, and on this channel I like to take you out on the road with me. I like to bring you to the venues that we're playing. I'll do a little backstage, behind the scenes, maybe shoot some sound check stuff, take you out on stage with me during the middle of the show. We've got a big tour coming up. We're hitting Red Rocks starting September 18th. So in about a week, I fly out to Denver to get ready for that. And I wanted to continue my guitar tutorials and show you my approach to some of these classic songs that everybody loves. So today's video, guys, I wanted to talk about Hey, What Can I Do? Off of Coda, all right? I've got my acoustic guitar here. I got it home with me now for a week or so before we go out on the road. And I want to do more acoustic songs and focus more on that for the next week or so. So thank you all. To all the members, I wanted to do a big shout out real quick. You guys, it's incredible. You're helping me grow this channel and I couldn't be more happy. And to all of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. You're helping me hit all my goals. And for those of you who are just now tuning in and you're new to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe. I'm going for a new goal of 15,000 subscribers by the end of this year, 2025. And with your help, I just might make it. So without further ado, guys, let's get into my approach to Hey, What Can I Do? So as per usual in these videos, I'm going to play the part and then we're going to talk about it. So to start off, we're in standard tuning, which is this. It's E, A, D, G, B, and E. Okay, so I want to point out one note. It's not in standard tuning on the record. If you listen to the song off Coda, it's not even in half step. I think it's like minus, I want to say it's in 408 instead of 440 or somewhere around there. It's not quite 417 and a half, which is half step. Maybe it's not. Maybe 408 is tangerine, but there's some odd tunings in there. So anyway, if you want to tune to the record, the best thing I would recommend is just play your open A string, hit play, and tune it down to where it matches and is in tune, and then you can retune your guitar. Or if you have a tuner where you can drop the cents down, it might even be at like 424. Like it's not 440. So just keep that in mind. Your standard tuning guitar will not sound right when you play along with the record. But that doesn't mean you still can't learn it. So here's how it goes. Okay, so that's just the intro part. So let's talk about the intro real quick. The first notes you're going to hit, guys, it's going to be right here. So you're going to play that C with your middle finger, and your index finger is going to hold that E note, right? And you're going to play those strings together, followed by your ring finger on that C sharp, that 4th fret. Now you're going to play the individual note E on the D string, followed by that F sharp, then to your A chord. And that's the strumming pattern. And you're gonna loop that. So just try that lick in the beginning first. Try it one more time. So once you get that rolling, then start the strumming on the A chord, right? And I play it like this, where I just bar across the 2nd fret with my index finger. And I play more of an A5, but you can also throw in that C sharp. It'll work because it's A major, all right? And you're playing that C sharp right here. All right, so just the way it works out, I use my index finger because I'm playing that lick. So let's try that one more time together. You ready? right, so those hits, you're gonna play a G chord to a D chord. All right, so let's just do that with the hits one more time. Ready? You can play them upstrokes and go. You play it however you want to play it, however it's the easiest for you to get into it and get going. One more time in the intro, then we're going to go to the verse. All right, so the chords in the verse, guys, we're going to play A to an E to a G to a D. All right, so your A chord, I play it like this. It's open on the A string and then the second fret on the fourth, third, and second string. And I play it like this with my middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. And why do I do it like this? Because my index finger, I'm looking forward. I always look forward to what's the next chord. So A, I play like this because the next chord is E. So my index finger is already in place and I just got to bring those two fingers up. So from A, my index finger is already on that G sharp note on the G string. My middle finger and ring finger go up and I lift up my pinky. Okay, and that is putting me in a position to play my E chord like this because the next chord is my G, which these two slide up and those slide down. And from here, I'm playing my G chord in this shape, coming down to a D. And that finger doesn't move, right? So connecting the chord shapes, and what I mean like is you can play an A chord like this, then to your E, this finger has to come down, these two have to go up. It's just a lot more movement. I try and find, when I'm playing, find the easiest way from point A to point B. You know what I mean? So if it's playing an A like this to here, great. That's how I'm gonna do it. Just like in the intro, I played the lick like this and my A here instead of an A like this because there's a lot of movement. It's sloppy, you know, so it's just easier to do it like this and it sounds better. So from your A chord to your E, next is your G to a D. All right? And it's gonna go like this. That's the first part. So do that with me again. A. One more time. Now you're hearing a lot of open strings in between the chord changes, which is okay. Don't get so caught up on it being like that makes it really choppy. It's kind of a loose folky vibe, you know what I mean? So if you hear some open strings in between the chord changes, that's okay. So if you're going like that, that's all good, man. It's all good. So try it again. We're going to go A to E to G to D. Now when you repeat it, we're going to throw in that lick at the very end, okay? So we're going to do it again. Ah, see, there it is. So the first part's going like this. Second part. Okay, so it's a little different. So it's, and there's a bend. So you're bending that up. Okay? So when you do that lick, I am playing my A like that. You'll notice my hand, I'll do it again and I'll play the lick, but keep keep an eye on how I play the A chord after I play this. It's not how I play it on the first part, all right? So let me do that whole part again and just watch how I play that A chord. You'll see the difference. See it? Okay, so one of the things I want to talk about is on the D, you're going to be lifting up your middle finger, right? And you're going to play the open E note. And sometimes you can lift up your index finger as well. So leading into the chorus, guys, we can do it a couple different ways, but the chords are A, E, F sharp minor, and D. So I'm going to show you the chords right now. So you can play it like this in A. So you have A string open, followed by the second fret on your D, G, and B string, and the high E string open. Okay? Next chord is your E chord, right? So you have the low E string open, then your A string and D string are on the second fret, and your index finger is on the first fret on the G string, and then your B and E string are open. Sounds like this. Okay? Followed by your F sharp minor. Take your index finger and bar it across all strings on the second fret, and then with your ring and your pinky on the fourth fret on the fifth and fourth string, strum down. That's your F sharp minor. Followed by your D chord, which is open D string, second fret on the third string, third fret on the second string, second fret on the first string. Okay? So that's one way you can play it. And then the other way you can play it are the inversions of those chords in the different positions, right? And it's more of a walk down when you do it this way. So you're going to play basically your bar chord A, but you're only going to play the middle strings, your fourth, third, and second. So you have the 7th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret. That's A. Slide down 1 fret, and then flip your index and your middle finger. So now you're looking at the 6th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, right? That's E. F sharp minor is same string, just slide down 4th fret, 4th string, 2nd fret on the G and B string, right? And that leads you to your D chord again, which is right here. This is how I always do the walk down when we play the song live. And it leads right back into your A position. Now let's talk about the chorus. All right, so the chorus, guys, is very similar to the intro, which goes like this. In the verse. So now, as you can see, guys, there's really only a couple parts of this song, so it's not overly complicated, but it's a great song for you to kind of concentrate on figuring out, look forward. What's the next chord? What's the best position for my hand to be in and playing this chord to help me get from point A to point B faster. So when you're playing these chords, guys, kind of break them out into individual chords and forget about the song for a minute. That'll help kind of speed up your transition from one chord to another. And by that, I mean play A to E. Just try and rock that back and forth, and then do the same thing to the next chord, E to G. That's cool little practice tips, and the more you do that, the easier it gets you to move between those chords, and you'll be able to do it more fluidly and in time, okay? So let's take it from the top real quick. I'm just going to play the intro into the verse, into the chorus, and then we're going to stop. So it starts off like this. All right, guys, so that's going to lead it back into the next verse. And those are all the parts, really, for Hey, Hey, What Can I Do? So I do hope this helped out. And if you have any questions, my friends, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. As far as that goes, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I just wanted to say thank you again for checking this out. I hope this helped. If you do have any questions, like I said, let me know in the comment section below. And if there are any songs that you're hoping that I get to sooner than later, let me know as well in the comment section. I have a whole, like I said earlier in the video, I have a whole slew of songs that I'm working on right now, more based around my acoustic guitar because I actually have it home with me. And I should do a video on this guitar. I do love it. This is my Hummingbird. This thing I've had for years, but I don't want to get into it now. I'll leave that for a video, and I'll tell you all about it there. But if you haven't already, my friends, please hit that like and subscribe. It helps me out going for my new goal of 15,000 subscribers by the end of this year, 2025. So thank you in advance. I do appreciate everything. And as usual, my friends, be good to yourself, be good to each other, and I will see you all in the next video.